It's been a little while since I've made a video, but it's been a little while since I've had any motivation or really had any talking points that I thought were worthy of your time. But a thread that I was in recently sort of sparked this conversation topic in my mind. And it's something that I think is really destroying the board. And it's not trap threads, although I could go on decently long rant about trap threads as well. But the thing that's destroying the board, and you already know what it is because you can read the title, that thing is Roasties. Now, what do I mean by Roasties? There's a lot of different definitions floating around. I have my own interpretation of what the word means. You know, some people will say it's whores, basically. Girls that have a lot of sex because they get the roast beef vagina. And I think that's where the name originally came from. But I think it's evolved a little bit. It's got a little bit more nuance to it now. Some people will say roastie is just any female. Now, I think this is an okay definition of a roastie. But personally, I don't know. I don't think every female deserves to have the label of roastie. There's got to be exceptions that prove the rule. So my personal definition of what a roastie is, and it even sort of goes back to the whole tits or get the fuck out sort of thing, where if a female makes herself known on 4chan, because there's no point for her to actually reveal her gender under most circumstances, the correct response is tits or get the fuck out. In that same line of thinking, females that go out of their way to talk about their gender, to draw in orbiters from the board, to get attention, whether consciously or subconsciously, because I know some girls will try to argue, and I say girls and not fembots, because really, a girl can't be a robot. Now, I'm getting a little off topic here. I don't really have any notes prepared. You're going to have to bear with me on this ramble. Girls can't be robots. Because if a girl is alone, the only reason she's alone is because she's picky. And that's why they can't be robots. Now back to the topic at hand. Roasties. There are girls that'll say they're not trying to attention whore. They're just posting. Oh, they just accidentally kind of let it slip what their gender was. You know what? I'll even believe them. Because they didn't knowingly do it, but subconsciously, they want that little bit of attention that comes with being a girl on R9K. Now, there are even people that are saying the only reason threads are staying alive is because of roasties posting in those threads. Vokaroo thread that I was in earlier today, a guy says that, and I said back to him, at least the roasties get that little bit of attention whoring. It fills that little bit of void that normal people fill with a hobby. But these guys, the people defending the roasties, they have nothing. Now, some of them, again, some of them will consciously white knight the roasties. Some of them will subconsciously act like, oh, I'm just defending another person. I don't want somebody to be mean to a fellow human being. No, fuck off. They are ruining the board. They divide the board into the whole everybody's trying to one-up the other guy so they can get they can get the Roasties' attention. They can be the top orbiter. They can hopefully one day get that precious, precious pussy. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. And you need to accept that. Now, is the board beyond saving? It's hard to say. Because a lot of the offshoots of the Roasty problem are the whole people making the Discord threads, the inside jokes with the Discords. I hear they even got a fucking Roasty Discord. It needs to stop. People need to realize that even if you get attention in return from the Roasties, it's short-lived. They will drop you as soon as you stop being useful to them. As soon as you stop providing for them, whatever that need may be, even if it's just emotional support. You know, if you're not there that one day, well, they'll move on. Look at someone else. And until you robots realize this, the board is going to go downhill.